もしもし山本さん。お元気？
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about the top dialogues from Hrithik Roshan. Hrithik Roshan is one of the top actors in India and he has a very large following for his obviously really good movies. He is known for movies like Koi Mil Gaya, Krish, Jodha Akbar, War, Dhoom 2, Super 30, and many more movies. He's also known for his dancing, but I feel like one thing that is very underrated about him and that people don't give him a lot of appreciation for is his dialogues. Throughout his iconic movies, he's had very, very good dialogues, and I'm going to break them down into the top 5 in this video that I think are the best ones from his movies. So here we go.
छोटा मत समझिए सर, क्योंकि हर छोटा कभी ना कभी बड़ा जरूर हो जाता है सर.
Now, when I was doing research for this video, there was one movie that I was not going to skip no matter what, and it was Koi Mil Gaya. This dialogue from him in this movie is really, really good because not only is he overcoming bullying, he's also telling the audience that to never underestimate themselves. His delivery in this scene is very good because I feel like the character he was supposed to play was a very hard character because it was not an ordinary character. And for everyone who's seen this movie, they can see why this is not an ordinary character. And this scene was very touching because throughout the movie, you can see everyone underestimates him. Everyone thinks he's not capable of being an adult. And when he does what he does in this scene, you can see he truly, truly meant this dialogue from his heart. So at number 5, I have this one from Koi Mil Gaya.
ये बात भी आप सब पर रोशन रहे कि हर मजहब का एहतराम और बर्दाश्त करने की चाहत ही आने वाले हिंदुस्तान को सुनहरा बना सकती है. आमीन.
At number 4, I have this dialogue from the movie Jodha Akbar. I won't lie, growing up and even currently, I have not seen this movie. I just recently watched it for the first time, and it was a very good movie. And Hrithik Roshan did a very good job in playing the character he did in the movie. This dialogue really, really stuck out to me because India is a country with a lot of religions. Even though people like to believe it is a Hindu majority country, which it is, there are still a lot of different cultures and religion within the country. And throughout history, India has had issues with different religions. And even in this movie, they show how Muslims and Hindus don't get along, and they're always battling each other to get power. This dialogue in the movie is very, very good because him as a leader, he's telling his people that no matter what, even though he's Muslim, every religion in India has to be the same and everyone has to be equal. So that's why at number 4, I have this dialogue from Jodha Akbar. At number 3, I have this dialogue from the movie Agnipath. And now I won't lie, this is one of my favorite movies by Hrithik Roshan. I feel like the character he plays in this movie is really good, and I feel like a lot of people before this movie did not think he was capable of playing a role like this. And obviously he has. He's played this role in Agnipath, and he's also played this type of role in Vikram Vedha. This line is the one line that stood out to me throughout the whole movie because Sanjay Dutt, who is his opposition, is known for playing the roles that he does, where he's a big villain. And Hrithik Roshan kind of being a babyface and changing that up for this movie and going against him and basically telling him that what he wants he can have because it's his is very good because not about what he says, but how he says it and the expression on his face. So when you see this scene, you can really see that he has really grown as an actor and he really is trying to mean what he says. So that is why I have this at number 3.
बहुत खूबसूरत है, लेकिन इसे नकली सजावट से खराब ना कीजिएगा, क्योंकि खूबसूरती सादगी में ही है.
Point noted, Mr.
रोहित.
So at number 2, I have this dialogue from the movie Kaho Na Pyar Hai. And there was no way that I was going to skip this movie for this video because this is the movie that really made Hrithik Roshan and it was his first movie. And right from his first movie, the role he played in this movie made him a really big superstar. So when I initially watched this movie, I never understood what this dialogue actually means because I was a kid when I first watched it. But growing up and watching this movie over and over again, I truly understood what he meant in this when he said this dialogue. So what he's basically trying to say is the most beautiful thing is the simplicity in people. Even though he's not directly saying that in the scene, that is what he meant. And it is a very small dialogue, but I feel like it had a really big impact on the movie and the character he was playing in the movie. So that is why I would have this at number 2.
कभी कभी ऐसा क्यों होता है कि अपने पराये हो जाते हैं
And obviously at number 1, I have this dialogue from the movie Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. This dialogue was also a very small dialogue, and it wasn't a really big scene in the movie, but it had a big meaning because he's not talking to anyone else in the scene, he's talking to himself, and you can see through his eyes that he really means this when he's saying it. He is in a position in the movie where his parents are upset with his brother, and his brother is upset with his parents, and he's kind of just in the middle. And he feels like he's not relating to both sides, and they're kind of strangers to him. And when he says this, you can really see it in the scene from his facial expressions that he means what he's saying because his character is very confused on how to bring his family together. So that is why this is my number 1 Hrithik Roshan dialogue. So that is my top 5 for Hrithik Roshan dialogues. I won't lie, making this video was very hard because Hrithik Roshan to me isn't known for his dialogues. He's more known for his dancing, action, and some comedy. I've never really taken in his dialogues, but when I was researching for this video, I did realize that his dialogues are very underrated. And throughout every single movie he's been in, he's had really good dialogues. And I know in the future, in the movies he's making too, he's going to have very good dialogues too. So these are my top 5 for Hrithik Roshan dialogues. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you.